Now's the time to make money. Morning guys, Chuck B here, and getting ready to go to an estimate this morning before I hook up and get out mowing. Sorry, I'm looking. I gotta think about my estimate as I do this. I'm just stopping. I just finished my breakfast, so I wanted to do this video before I started driving. And one thing I wanted to let you know, we're into fall. It's October 2nd, October 3rd, something like that. First week of October, how about that? And it's cool, at least for me here, it's cooling off quick. I've got a lot of mowing customers already switching over to every other week, which I don't charge extra for that at the end of the season. It's one of the things, either I'll allow them to switch to every other week, or I switch them to every other week when their grass slows down enough. Not an extra charge. It's just something I do because I think it's silly when you mow grass. Because I've got customers that will let me mow grass until I'm done. They would let me mow weekly even though it doesn't need a mowing, but I won't do that to my customers. I see a lot of companies that do that. They mow when it doesn't need mowed, and you know, that's your own personal take on it. I'm not going to judge anybody for doing it. I just won't do it. I like the way I do it. So anyway, that out of the way. So as it starts slowing down, you know, you would think that the revenue is going to take a big hit. But actually, October is my biggest revenue month of the year. And holy smokes, I got old people coming at me. I may have to turn this off. I don't know if they're walking to my truck or past my truck. There's a lot of old people heading this way. I'm at a park. So anyway, guys, if they come over here, they come over here. Whatever. My feet are chilly this morning already. Weird. What was I saying? Okay, so October is usually my biggest revenue month of the year. And the reason being is all the upsell opportunities in the fall. Still mowing in October. Most of the customers, it's probably a 70-30 split on weekly versus bi-weekly, or every other week, whatever you want to call it. So the mowing thing is still going. That's why you remember earlier this year I switched to mowing. I only mow 4 days a week. Well, that fifth day that I use for admin, this time of year, it really is used for work. So on that I am misspeaking. I do work that fifth day, but actually, so the way things are here with irrigation, some people are on city water for the irrigation, so those can be shut off and winterized at any time. However, the other side of it, like my property, it's irrigation canals. So just found out, usually it's about October 15th. This year it's going to happen on the 10th, is when they shut the canals down, and they'll drain them. So you lose all your irrigation water. So no more watering the lawn. So that'll slow down mowing a little bit more for the rest of the month. And I'll pretty much be done mowing by the end of October. There'll be a couple November guys in there that first week, but after the first week of November, I'll be done. Especially this year, because other things are going on. However, once the irrigation canals are set down, I begin winterizing sprinklers. So I do sprinkler blowouts. So we've got mowing. We've got sprinkler blowouts. Once sprinkler blowouts start, I work 7 days a week until I'm done with my sprinkler blowout list. I think right now I put my first contact out for sign-ups this week, and I have 80 or 90 already signed up. So I'll do about 150 before the end of the month. Then on top of the sprinkler blowouts, I still have aerations and overseedings as another upsell going on there right now. I have Mulching, good time of year for the mulching going on. I think I only have one mulch job though on the board. I got to look at my little list. I wrote down a bunch of stuff. You got the leaf cleanups you can start selling right now. I don't get into leaf cleanups really, just because I have so much going on, and I'm still doing it solo this year. Next year things will change a little bit more, but for now. So you do have your leaf cleanups you can upsell, as well as another thing that I am doing is fall flower bed color. Adding, you know, like mums are a great thing to add right now in the cool weather, and you can get them in a lot of different colors. And people will pay to, you know, spruce up the front of their house for fall. You know, they want to add you know, everyone has Burberry and some type of evergreen. That's usually what's in front of a house. So then they want to add some yellows and oranges and reds, and you can get all of that. You can plant those out front. You can upcharge those quite a bit. People will pay for it. So I got that going on. So October has a lot of moving parts that the rest of the season doesn't have. You know, I'm not doing any of that stuff during mow season. I'm mowing. I mean, that's all I do. And you got your shrub trims going on right now. I've got, I don't know, I'd have to look at my calendar to know how many of those. I'm scheduled out right now pretty much, other than blowout days. I'm pretty much scheduled out through the first week of November with extra work. And then I have to shut down this year, which that's going to be another, not out of business shutdown, but stop offering services after that first week in November. And that's going to be a different video, because that's going to tie into something else. But anyway, today's just going to be a babble video, or this week's going to be a babble video, and I just want to let you guys know, especially you guys just now starting, now's the time for your, you know, you should have started upselling last month for this month. Hopefully you're pushing some kind of extra services on top of your mowing if you're in an area where mowing's starting to slow down, so you need to start backfilling. Either compress your mowing routes to open up a day to offer different services, or offer different, you know, figure it out with your schedule. Figure out what services you can offer that won't affect the mowing you still have to do. And keep your revenue coming in, because revenue's where it's at. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? So we want to increase our revenue, or at least keep our revenue up to par with the mowing season. Like I said, October is my biggest revenue of the year. I'll probably do twice. I'll probably double my regular mowing revenues for the month. November is a pretty good month, historically speaking. This year it won't be. And then also, fall is the time for you guys that want to get into little commercial properties. Say, like, and it just came to mind because I was just contacted to do a bid, and I'll show a little bit of the property maybe up here, or maybe I'll just cut to that whole thing, and or do it at the end of a commercial property I was just called to come and bid on for next year. And it made me think, this is the time of year if you're wanting to get into commercial work. I had it was a church contacted me, so now's the time to start. If there's any in your routes that you've been thinking, hey, I'd like to mow that, or hey, I'd like to mow that, go in right now. Go in, and at a church you would talk to first you'd contact the secretary, then you'd probably be transferred to, if it's a large church, it's probably going to be an assistant pastor of some sorts. So anyway, guys, now's the time for all your upsells. Now's the time to, if you're wanting to get into commercials, start contacting these commercials. Just walk in, give them a call, whatever. Find out who you got to talk to, touch base. Then you want to meet that person and do us, you know, hey, I'm interested in bidding your property. Is this the time of year you're taking bids, or are you taking bids for next year? You know, if you need help wording that, contact me at thelawncarenetwork@gmail.com, and I'll let you know the verbiage I actually use when I'm contacting these places to get these commercial properties signed up. And even residential properties, you're going to start getting calls right now. I'm already getting calls for next year of residential customers that are not happy with the lawn care they dealt with this year, and so they're wanting to know when I'm going to be next year, or if I can bid their properties. I'm opening up a whole new neighborhood that I'm getting into next year, just because I've had so much interest this year in it and I haven't been able to take it. Next year I will be in that neighborhood, so that's going to be kind of exciting. Nice new neighborhood. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to throw that out there. I got to get to this bid. It's a fertilized. It's going to be a fertilized aeration overseed. She wants me to actually come walk the property with her and look at her weeds and see if it's something I actually can do. And so yeah, let's get out there. Let's make money. Upsell, upsell, upsell. Contact, my advice, contact your current mowing customer list first. It's the way I did my sprinkler blowouts. I contact my mowing customers, even with aeration and overseeding. Mowing customers first, because upsell's where it's at. It's not, you're not spending anything extra to advertise, which I haven't been advertising a whole lot this year because of what's going on with me through the winter. But mowing customers first. Then I contact my one-off customers that I've been to for one service or another. And then I'll open it up to advertising if that's something I'm going to be doing. So anyway, guys, I got to get on the road. And like I said, just a babble video this week. Maybe I'll throw some stuff in here, the bid I did, and some stuff of the some other services I do or whatever. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what I have footage of. I don't really have any footage this week. Been fighting a big cold. I got pretty sick this week, and so it was just, you guys know how it is when you're sick. You just push through and get the mowing done, and then fill up with medicine and try to make the best of it. So not really any work footage this week. So anyway, guys, that's what I got for you this week. I know I've said it a million times. Upsell, upsell, upsell. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys that take the time to watch my videos, listen to me run my mouth. And I hope that something I say, no matter how little it is, helps me not knock my phone over. Helps somebody somewhere along the way, somehow, hopefully. If you guys have any, I know I've got some emails for some videos that some people want to see, and I am working on those. One was supposed to be done this week, however, like I said, I got sick and I didn't want to deal with it. So if there's anything specific you have questions about, whether it be how to bid, how to this, or how do I do this, or what I think about this or that, or this piece of equipment, that piece of equipment, how to fix something oddball, I don't know. Let me know, and I will see if I can do a video on it. If I can, I will. If I can't, I will say I can't. But anyway, guys, thanks for spending time this morning and listening to me run my mouth again. And I am out of here. Have a great week, guys. Later.
Yeah, we are laying the place to be. Yeah.